My beard doesn't go all the way around. Is it okay?
Oh, Gnome. It doesn't go all the way around.
Oh,
no. Oh, Gnome. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
There's my one for the year.
Yeah. Hey everybody, my name is Cameron.
And my name is Mom.
And on this channel we do arts and crafts and DIYs, and we take you guys along with us so you can have fun too. Now today we're making gnomes. And why are we making gnomes?
They're super cute. They don't require a lot of supplies. They're fun to make. Once you start making them, it's really hard to stop.
Yeah, and they make good decorations too, right?
Yes,
So you can
and
place
good
them around the house.
Yeah, and really good gifts as well. And also they're very simple. Even a beginner can do this.
Children, kids, beginners. Like me. Not a child, but I'm more of a beginner. I'm her
No.
child, but I'm definitely a beginner. I haven't done crafts in a very, very long time.
And I haven't done crafts in 2 hours.
Yes, exactly. Now there's some supplies you're gonna need to get this stuff done. And you can go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, use supplies laying around the house.
The dollar store.
Dollar store. So if you can't leave the house, or if you don't wanna leave the house, given the current situation, you can shop online and still have fun doing this DIY.
And here are the supplies you'll need for this project.
Looks like kind of a lot.
It looks like a lot. It's really not. It's just I wanted to provide a lot of options for in case you don't want to leave the house, you want to use things around the house. So you're going to start with your body, and for the body you want to use a sock. You could use the bottom and the top. If you get this kind, you can get 2 out of 1. You're going to want some stuffing, rice or cat litter, a non-food option, some rope, some little
Kind of clear
rubber bands. Are kind
you
of
can see
tiny
them.
and hard
Yeah.
to see.
Clear rubber bands, like the ones you use for braces if you.
I mean, they don't have to be clear. You can just use any kind of rubber band.
Sure. Not even going to see it, right, on the project?
No, you won't see it.
said? Okay.
You won't see it. You're going to need a craft blade or an X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors that can cut fabric, glue gun, glue sticks. For the nose, you have several options for the nose. Sometimes you just don't have wood beads laying around. That's okay. You could use wood beads, pom-poms. You could take a flesh-colored sock. You could also use pantyhose, berries from like just decorative little berries. Make cute noses for Christmas ones.
We find a lot of different options at a Dollar Tree, right?
Oh my gosh, so many options at Dollar Tree. The socks, I got all of them at Dollar Tree.
From my drawer.
No, not from your drawer. Next, you're going to need fur for the beard and the mustache. This is craft fur. I just got it at the craft store. Then also, finally, you're going to need fabric for your hat. You could use felt. Felt is an easy one, very inexpensive, cheap, yeah. Just any kind of fabric, and that's it.
And the squares are going to be, I noticed over there you had, for what we're using, a little bigger than this?
Yes, so this isn't the size that you'll need. This is just an example of things you can use.
How big?
And 6 inch by 6 inch, maybe?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
or like that?
that's
maybe?
bigger than 6 inch.
How big?
6 inch by 12.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, and you can also use, you don't have to go to the store and buy fabric or felt. You can use things around the house. You can use an old shirt. You can even use the other side of the sock as the hat.
Okay.
It's super cute.
Cool.
So use what you have.
And that's pretty much it.
Let's get started.
Nice.
So the first thing you'll do is make the body. So you want to get your sock, and then you're going to cut off the toe part up just to almost the heel. Cut it straight across.
Do I cut like a here?
No, below the heel.
Below the heel.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Then you will take your filler. We're using rice, but you can also use non-food things like gravel, cat litter. So then you're going to put just a couple of scoops of rice or whatever your filler on the bottom is. So you put a few in there.
Okay. Ooh, those glue guns.
Oh, jeez. You didn't put enough rice in the bowl. It's okay, we're going to fill more with stuffing. That's just to give him some stability and squishiness. Then you're going to add some stuffing the rest of the way.
How much is some?
However much you want. Just stuff it in there. It depends on your sock size. So
Okay. Whoa.
not that much. You want to have a little bit of space at the top still because you're going to tie that off. Then you're going to take a little rubber band, and if you don't have rubber bands, you don't have to use rubber bands. It just makes it a little easier for the first step, yeah. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're $1 and you get like 1,000.
Nice.
So then you could use rope or yarn. This is just to make sure, because sometimes these little rubber bands will break and you have rice and stuff all over the place. Okay, cut off your ends.
Double knot it. Don't forget to double knot it. Mom said.
Because I said so, that's why. All right, so the next thing you're going to do is measure your amount of fur that you will need for the beard.
Are we done with the sock?
Yes. So you're just going to wrap it around your gnome.
Okay.
To go all the way around and make a little, so you
All the
know
way,
where to
all
cut.
the way up to the top?
Almost to the top of where your knot is, like just below it. It's going to
No.
be the back. It doesn't really matter. So it doesn't have to be exact.
Okay.
If you're off a little, it doesn't matter.
Go.
So then you're going to take your blade
Ugh.
and make sure, parents do this for the kids, this has to be cut with a blade. You can't just cut it with scissors, because what you end up doing is cutting through all this beautiful fluffiness and it gets all gross and weird.
Cut away from yourself, right?
Well, I don't know how to do that with this, so you have to, parents are going to be doing this, it's fine. It's
Forget
fine.
the knife etiquette.
It's fine. Wrap it around and make sure that you have, it doesn't have to be all the way around, but make sure it's most of the way around, because it's going to be the back anyways. And just a little bit, I don't know, maybe an inch, inch and a half below where you tied it.
Okay.
Because you're only, all you need room for is his nose and then his hat.
Okay.
So, but you do need to make sure there's room for that.
Cool.
So then you mark it, you can mark it with a pen, or you can just like pinch it and know where to mark it. And then you're going to take your blade and carefully, you're going to, at the same time that you're cutting, you're only cutting through the backing, but you're also pulling it apart a little bit. And so you can make a little mark too to see how long you need it. So you're going to cut like a V.
Oh, ow.
No, you didn't.
Just a little bit. It's okay. Parents only. Right? It's like
Adults
barely-
only. Is it bleeding?
No, it's not.
Okay. So then you're just going to cut your V.
Oh, should we cut it? It doesn't cut all the way down?
No, you're going to cut it a
like
V.
a V, okay.
Because it's a beard.
Is it like a triangle?
Yeah. You're not cutting all the way across. You're cutting like this
I'm
and
gonna
then
watch
like
you
this.
first.
Okay. So down to there, and it doesn't have to be exact. Then you're going to go back up here and just cut back across the same way.
Oh, is this like the shape of the beard?
Yeah. So,
Ooh, those glue guns are kind of warm.
and you don't have to use glue guns. Like if you're working with kids, you can use Elmer's glue.
Mine's a little too big, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a
Will it
little
work?
too big. It'll work. It'll work.
It'll work. Okay, so maybe don't cut it so deep. But we're gonna go with this anyway.
Lay your body on there and
This is a
just
special
kind
one.
of gauge. Yeah. So next you're going to make his mustache. You want to make sure that your fur is facing the right direction.
Oh, okay.
So
like the
see,
flow
you
of
want
the
it.
fur.
Yes, definitely go with the flow or the grain of the fur, because you want it to be nice and fluffy and not like this when you put it on him. It's going to be weird. So cut a rectangle. It's about 1 inch wide or 1 inch tall and a couple inches wide. It's going to be his mustache, so it's really up to you how big it is or how little.
Is it just one piece?
Yes, one rectangle.
One rectangle. So if I've got, what is that, like 3 inches here?
Yeah, that's
then
perfect.
maybe 1 inch down?
Yes, 1 inch down.
Okay. Got 3 inches here, like 1 inch down. And you cut like right there. Carefully, you don't want to mess up the fur. Look at
And
that.
really the mustache is optional, but it makes him so much cuter.
Does it? It's cuter?
Yes, so cute.
All right.
Just put your fur to the side. Move those blades out of reach of children and millennials. So next you're going to do the nose. Where's your nose?
There's my nose.
Okay. There's your nose.
Okay. Yours is different than mine.
Yes, so yours is just a wood bead, and you can use anything that's round, a pom-pom, a wood bead, a berry pick, whatever, just even if it's a different color, and just paint it flesh colored. But what I did was I took a piece of a pantyhose, just like a little square, and then I put a little bit of stuffing, some of the stuffing we used for the top, I put in there, and then I just tied it. Didn't even have to sew it, just tied it.
Just like a little piece of string.
Yeah, makes a little, then you cut off the excess, you got a cute little nose.
There you go.
So next you need to glue it to your body. The gnome's body, not your body.
Where on the body?
Just a little bit below where you tied it. On this part, you can use a needle and thread if you have like fabric like this, or you can use Elmer's glue. It's going to take longer to dry, but of course, hot glue is the choice for adults.
For adults.
Yes.
And supervised children.
Supervised children, yes. Not.
It's been. I haven't used a hot glue gun in years.
Okay.
Okay.
So once your nose is set, then you put his little beard on. Here's a cute little tip. So when you're doing the beard, it makes it even cuter and it fits around his nose better if you just take in the middle of it and just slice a little.
Just a little bit.
Just like a little V. It makes like a little V.
Maybe?
Yeah, like a half inch. You're just gonna slice that so that it wraps around his nose easier. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, so
Yeah.
cute. So then you're gonna go ahead and just glue that down a little, and then you'll glue his mustache over top of it. Put the glue on the mustache at the top because you're gonna wrap it all the way around and just glue it down. Do one side at a time so it doesn't set up while you're doing the other side.
Good tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Pro mom tip.
Ah!
This is why parental supervision.
Oh no.
Did you glue it to the table?
Okay, quick before it sets.
Hurry. Okay, now you do the other side.
Carefully.
Carefully, not dropping your glue gun.
It's okay to drop your glue gun. No. This is a DIY. Do it yourself. Do it how you want to do it. You want to drop your glue gun? Drop the glue gun. My beard doesn't go all the way around. Is that okay?
Oh, gnome. It doesn't go all the way around.
Oh,
no. Oh, gnome. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Good enough?
Yeah, good enough.
That's what we got so far.
Okay, then you're going to put his beard on.
Mustache?
Mustache.
Come on.
It's mustache. What I did on some of them was like in the middle, just cut a little notch there as well, but a little bit wider. That gives him like a little part where it goes up, like where his lip would be. Well, you can use the scissors on this part, I think. Just be careful. Move all your
I'm an
furs out
X-Acto
of the
knife
way.
kind of guy.
Okay. Yeah, you who cut yourself just a minute ago with it.
I poked myself.
Same thing. Then you just line it up under the nose. I guess I'm going to cut a little notch in the top too, just because it wraps around his little button nose.
I cut my notch in the top.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It works.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're a beginner, it's going to look a little more like mine.
Also, don't cut your notch in the top.
And don't poke your fingers.
And don't drop your glue gun.
So hot glue one side at a time under the nose.
Yeah, it definitely needs a notch at the top. A notch, not a huge amount.
I thought you were a professional.
I am. I made 500 of these before.
What's that?
Did you touch the hot glue? It's hot. You want your top of your mustache to line up with the top of the beard. Otherwise, you'll have that seam showing and it'll look kind of weird. I have to cut.
Dr. Seuss over here.
It kind of does look like that. Wait, did I rhyme?
Yeah. Nice.
What did I say?
You're 2 for 2.
Oh. So next, we'll make his hat. So for your hat, you can use a sock, but we're not. You can just use like the end of a sock, cut the tube part of a sock. You're using felt. I'm using, I think this is called fleece. Things that have an edge that you don't have to sew are best, but you really don't have to sew any of it. It's a no-sew project. Measure around, and then what you're gonna do is cut a tall triangle. So I'm gonna fold it in half to where you...
Let's measure like from the top of the beard.
Sure.
Like that?
Yeah.
Cool. So you fold the other side over to the point at which you plan to cut, or if yours is like mine and you're using this whole area to cover the whole thing,
Just fold it in half.
And just fold it in half, yeah. Fold it to the point at which you would cut. So you're going to cut right there, and I'm not cutting. Cool.
Good job.
Thanks.
So then you're going to cut your triangle, but here's the thing. You want to cut it a little bit up on one side because that's going to make it fit around his body.
If this is the bottom, where it attaches to his head, I cut kind of like that.
Yes. So
maybe set a point, like maybe an inch up.
Sure.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be exact. None of this is exact science. It's just fun and cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Nice.
Okay, don't unfold it yet. Then you're gonna take and make it however tall you want it. Let's see, I'm gonna go to there.
And then just cut from corner to corner.
Yes.
You can eyeball it, or make a line, draw a line on it, right? Draw a line on
Yeah,
it.
you can use a marker and draw a line as long as it's gonna be in a place that's covered up later. You don't want your marker to show on your finished gnome.
Unless you do.
I mean, I don't know why you would. You're making a mess. Okay, so that's what you're gonna have. Yours doesn't look the same.
What happened?
So, your folded part should be the lowest part.
Okay.
Then you should angle up to the
Like a
open
curved angle or a
part.
straight
Yes,
angle?
No, just a curved angle.
Oh, see, I went straight. Now what?
Now you're going to hot glue the ends of your hat together. Glue right along the edge. So don't glue underneath though, because then you're going to glue it to the front. You want to make sure the top is closed, otherwise it looks a little off.
So I'm gonna put a little dab of hot glue at the top just to get it to hold.
Yeah, just to get the little point.
Just a little dab. Hot glue is
Hot.
enemy of mine.
It is hot. Pro tip. If you get hot glue on your finger, don't try to immediately pull it off because your skin will come off with it. Gross.
And that's bad.
Yeah, it hurts. And again, if you're doing this with kids that can't use a hot glue gun, or millennials who can't use a hot glue gun, you can always use regular Elmer's glue. It will take longer for it to set and dry, but it will still
Cool.
be just as beautiful. Okay, so now you want to stuff his hat so it's nice and poofy. And also, if you don't have stuffing and you don't want to have to go buy stuffing, you can use stuffing from a pillow, like an old throw pillow or something. You can get those at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and then you got your stuffing for very cheap. So now you're going to put your hat on. You're not going to just start gluing anywhere. You want to start by putting the center of the front, and you're going to actually glue it to his little nose.
Like that?
Yes, perfect.
Perfect.
Don't burn yourself.
Try not to burn yourself. Glue guns are tricky.
Yes. Many, many years of experience to not burn myself every single time.
Many, many minutes of experience.
To burn yourself 5 times.
Many burns.
Then you're just going to glue the rest of it down. But you want to make sure that you cover up the body. So you want to have his hat actually touching his beard, the top of his beard. Because gnomes don't have eyes.
Ah, that fixes my issue that I had with
Oh yeah.
it being off, so
Then
off.
you can glue right over it.
Okay, so you put the glue on the hat and then...
Yes, and then place it to where you want it.
This is going to be an adventure.
Life is an adventure.
Spitting wisdom over here. So mine's glued to like his hair mostly.
That's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's supposed to be. Remember, they don't have eyes. You don't really want to see their bodies. You're basically, a gnome is beard, mustache, nose, hat. Here's how you correctly hot glue. Place it there. Hold it down until it sets.
Wow.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
5.
Done.
Straight to
See?
5. Now what?
That's it.
We're done?
It's done.
All right.
Yeah. It's only a few steps.
And then you shape the mustache.
Yes, make his mustache all cute. Oh, you're getting him a nice flowy mustache?
Yep. I got a haircut recently. This is what my barber looked like.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Red beard, the mustache.
Perfect gift.
Not the gift for your barber.
So you could comb it with a little comb. Get your glue blobs out. Glue blobs and glue lines are not cute.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Don't spin yours around. You gave him brain damage.
Oh no.
This looks like garbage.
There we go. I know. And that's it.
That's it. We're done.
High five.
Yep. Yeah, boy.
All right, and that's pretty much it. Took what?
20 minutes?
20 minutes?
15 minutes? Quick and
15,
easy.
20 minutes. Yeah, maybe a little longer if you're more beginner like me.
But the more you do it, the faster.
And you're gonna do more than one.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're left with obviously a beautiful finished project, business in the front and party in the back. Now, if you like the video,
Then like the video.
and if you want to see more, then
Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you get the notifications that we're going live or have posted a new video.
yep, we're gonna try to upload every week, just because we have a lot of really fun projects we want to make sure we get out there.
So many ideas.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely hit the bell icon. Make sure you get notified next time that we put another video out, probably next week. And that's pretty much it for this video, so we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
See you next week. You'll see us. We can't really see you. You'll see us next week. Cut!
Like
Right.
karate, yeah.